he took some time off to change, to write something. You know what I mean? That drill shit, niggas wasn't writing, the niggas was just rapping every day. Whether they wasn't going to the studio every day making all these drill songs. They was dropping shit regular. Fuck this nigga, fuck that nigga, fuck him, he died, smoking on so. Now a nigga really can make a really hit song, nigga. Nigga might be able to get a pop song in, because he got time to sit down. He got millions of dollars backing him. You got Luca Brasi, you got French Montana. French Montana changed. He went commercial.
That was a different sound, obviously.
You know what I mean? But French Montana always a dope boy, coke boy. You know what I mean?
But it wasn't.
He went from
so,
coke boy to unforgettable. You unforgettable. You know what I mean?
But it's not the same to be said for this drill rap. This drill rap is based in one genre. French didn't base his career in one genre.
It don't mean that these kids ain't talented, nigga. These little niggas is talented.
I hope I see it, man. I don't really. For me, this is just me though. My personal opinion.
Look at Dirk.
I don't know. I don't really like Dirk.
Dirk was rich. See, I really fuck with Dirk. Dirk is one of my favorite because Dirk was Chief Keef and them niggas. Dirk was a little bit older. He was I was like not big bro, but you know what I mean, he was a little bit older. He was a little bit wiser. He was a little bit more versatile. He went to jail early. He did what I mean. He came home already on that. When they was drilling, he already knew how to versatile the joint. You know what I mean?
I like what he's doing.
So he was still drilling, but his voice was still different. You know what I mean?
But I don't want to spend too much time on the other artists. I like to get on, you know what I mean? Talk about some. Let's talk about Wavy. See, you've been doing a lot of shows. Last 2023, you hit a lot of stages. I see you and Junior on some stages.
Yeah, last year.
You bring Lil Man on some stages. I see
last year, I think I did the most shows I did in the last 10 years. I've been doing shows for 10 years. Last year was probably the most shows I did in one single year.
How's that been? Or how's like what I want to, because my podcast is all about what somebody can take from it, what somebody can learn from it. So my question is, I want you to tell the people, what it takes to make the transition from a recording act to a performing act. Being able to dabble in both spaces. Like, you're not just a recording artist, you gotta also go out and knock out these shows too. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for anybody, let's say we got a 14-year-old watching right now, want to put out his first couple of records, and he's looking to get seen or get on the stage. What's some things these artists can do to get themselves heard or get themselves on more stages?
Alright, so the biggest part, it might sound like hypocritical to say, but I'm gonna tell you certain things. I don't do this shit. I mean, I got my own thinking and my own way of doing certain shit. And I know certain people, so I just put myself in a position to be where they at. So once they see me, it's like, oh yeah, now what you got? Because I know what you had before, what you got now, what kind of work you got. It's like if you used to see your old weed dealer back in the day, he used to have the fire sour.
What if a person never sold weed? How do they get themselves?
It's your first time coming out your first pack,
on the block, right? For somebody to know they got weed.
So the first time, you got to brand. You got a brand. You got to show niggas what your brand is and how you gonna be different.
To get on stage.
To get on stage. I mean, everybody
to get a show, to get booked, man.
To everybody.
I'm talking about a young nigga. He 14. He put out. He got like 4 singles. And he just want to grab the microphone in front of, let's say, 20, 30 little bum fans in a bar somewhere.
So the first thing you do, there's showcases all around the city. You could go to these showcases. Some showcases is free. They just want you to bring.
What about open mics? You got any open mic invites?
They got open mics. Shout out to my boy Steez. Show Your Steez every Thursday, 2 Prince Street, like 6 o'clock.
This what they need. Jules.
You could go, it's like $20, you could perform. Like, he give you like 15 minutes.
You get a 15-minute slot, $20.
$20.
Now see, that's something a nigga need. That's something young artists need to hit.
And you never know who's in the spot. You might get somebody like me in the spot. You might get a few DJs. Shout outs to CP the DJ. There's a few people that you might see in that spot that'll do something for you. That see you really working, and whether it's a follow on Instagram, and they might see your next. They gonna see your next video. As long as you get them to follow you, they see who you are, you talk to them. You don't know who got something for you, but people be around. I mean, like people be around. I missed out. Me personally, I missed out on a lot of opportunities because I felt like I knew this person, so I didn't need this person, and then later down the line, it was. I never needed either one of them. I needed myself to be that person. So it wasn't no ifs, ands, or buts. If they needed me, they needed me. They got to take me on whatever bread I asked for. They needed it. Like I done missed out on opportunities over 10,000 when we could be talking 100,000. But what the fucking? Who am I to be asking for 100,000? They offered me 10,000. Maybe I gotta fall back and get my shit together.
So
next time you talk to me, you're gonna have half a mil for me.
So young artists can definitely open mics and things like that in the city.
Open mics.
And you're saying for them to make connections because you never know who could be holding showcases.
Open mics is only good right now. Open mics is not for you to get signed. You're not gonna get signed off open mics. So
I'm not even saying that.
Don't get discouraged or something. But open mics is just so you can meet somebody else that might know somebody else. You know what I mean? Like I might have a plug.
Overall exposure. You don't feel like an open mic can give you overall exposure.
Yeah,
it don't matter if it's 30 fans in there. If you go in there and you get one guy in there, it
gives you exposure, and it also
gives
you
a fan base.
It also gives you practice, so that when these major stages come, and South by Southwest, and Coast to Coast, and Summer State, all these shits come when they come around, and it's time for the little guy to perform, for the guy that's above him, for that guy that's opening up for, like, it's always a chance to open up for somebody that's opening up for somebody that's opening up for somebody. You know what I mean? The top artist might be, off the rip, I'm gonna say Lola Brooke on that stage, and then you got somebody else, then you might have somebody else, then you might have me in between somewhere there, then you might have somebody else, then you're gonna be your first time performing, you did. Or you run into me, boom, I need two people to open up for me, and I'm opening up for, I don't like to say Gerald Rod or somebody else. It's whatever's going on. You don't know who got what going on, and it's good to network and talk to people, bro.
Alright, so that's good information. This was, I like I said, like my podcast is always about what somebody can take from it or what we can give somebody or something like that. If you so you've been obviously you've been releasing music in the last couple of years. I've been seeing you out streaming. You got one joint I really like. What's it called? Where Was You At? Or something like that. Where Was You At? Where Was You? That's the name. Where Was You?
Where Was You?
And
Where Was You At?
I like what you did with that joint.
Well, Where Was You?
But I wanted to ask you about when you like let's say you're in the studio, you're working on a song, right? And like I said, it's no real, I don't know, for me, I feel like it's no real direction on audience when you're making a song, you're just making a song. When you made that song, did you already have in your mind like, I want this particular character or base of people to listen to it, or was it like one of them joints where you like, yo, I hope if anybody listens to it, they listen to it type shit, or did you already have in your mind? Because the song was kind of more like it's direct as fuck. That's what I